Woo! We're live, and I think everything is going to be working here. Gorgeous flyer made by the Dawn D-Max Racing. Okay, we're gonna look at our current season standings here after I go in and mute myself. There we go. Now I can listen to the people in the races, and I can talk to all of you lovely people who may or may not be watching this craziness. Anyway, you can see, look at those standings. Creasy, Bones, and Nick are just running away with the podium here. 90 points to 70 for fourth place. Fourth place is Mr. Wookie. He's been pretty consistent. Looks like Moomin's doing good, and Peter down after that. Followed by Hooligan, D-Max, Mr. Mikey, the Falconer. I can't read my own screen. Emma! Miss Emma with only 2 races under her belt, already up above Ian, who's got 3. So, this is fun stuff. I Can't wait to see what the mountain brings to us. A beautiful Australia. This is going to be lots of fun watching them smash into the walls and jump off of the chase. And yeah, this is a great fun track to watch. The Hooligan, creator of our series that we are doing here for the Ronald McDonald House Charity, has asked me when qualifying is, and we got 15 minutes. We got about 15 minutes until we get to the qualifying, so I think we're gonna be all good. Let's see, let's refresh the chat. There we go, now I can see it. Guten Abend, mein Freund. How are you doing? Okay, wie geht's? Ich spreche klein Deutsch. Very, very little, but enough to say hello and how are ya? Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, somebody's got me loud enough I can hear myself in their thing over there. Ooh, yeah, let's keep myself muted in the chat. Hey, hey, hey! I just said that. 15 minutes. Do we need to go and look at people? Look at the Kieran with his monster. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Being sick is never good. Let's change our view, shall we? Let's go look at our pretty cars once again. Supporting Ronald McDonald House Charities. Quali starts on the dot. It always starts on the dot. Noon. What's that? Zwei und Zen? 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Hello, Mr. Popular. Good to see you. Kieran's insane monster livery he's got going on here. These walls are going to make it fun to try and look around these guys. Ostadrata. Another German. Look at that pretty car he's got. Well representing Ronald McDonald House Charity. Number 79 drives with Race Asylum out of the UK. Those guys are homes to, they are a home to many aliens. Like, this guy complained about being slow, like, as he was being put onto their main team, and that's just, like, you don't get it. You fast. Stop. Mr. Backbones. Asked him recently, here, he's gonna start a fresh lap. We can look at it. Hi, Ian. Mr. Backbones decided that we were acceptable enough for him to put the TXM into his name and represent Transmission Motorsport. So he is now teammate. That's a nice looking car he's got here for this one. I think a few of these people went out and made some new liveries for the mountain. It's one seriously iconic track. I watched a pretty big story about, I can't remember his name right now because I have no memory, but learned a lot about the past history of racing on this thing. And this track is just so insane. I love it when you're coming up the hill and like the racing line is try not to break your mirror off as you're hitting these walls on the way through here. Like that, it's just how it is. It's a death trap all the way around the top of this mountain. Yeah, like watch coming to the train. Closer, closer, closer. Hit that apex. Come on, Nick, you got this. Yes, yes, we got 3 of us sporting the TXM. Miss Vanessa the Bunny. She's right up there in alien status. The Beck Bones is hitting alien status as well, and then you got me who just can't quite get it together. I can be quick sometimes. Sometimes I can match the top times-ish. But never when I count. I don't care. Yeah, she'll deny it. They all deny it. Nobody believes that they are what they are. Mr. Nick, always driving that clean green and white livery in just about everything he drives. Another fast guy. He does some streaming as well. DTR Ian Cars. This guy, he is super quick and recently been having some issue with consistency. This is a brand new livery for the mountain in the Porsche Cup. But he's someone to look out for. He can do lots of quick stuff and been around with us in our sister team, Dream Team Racing, for a long time. They've got lots of great stuff that they do as well. I can't read what some of it says. I'm blind. I'm blind. Don, he's out here in the stock livery so that he doesn't destroy his oil or his nice livery car before the race. So he'll be changing his livery before it comes through. But this guy, he does all of our flyers and he helps out 3 different teams that I'm aware of. Great guy. He had his own event. I sent him a trophy when it was all over. Fun stuff. I don't know how the AU sounds. Bamshubseren. And this is our so up and tired friend, our new German friend who has just recently joined the TXM Discord server. And she actually helped me get all of my sound settings set up this morning, so yay, thank you, my new best friend. Bomb Subarin. Oh, it's Bomb, that's right, Bomb Subarin. Now I can say it and not sound like an idiot. I don't know why I want to say Baum. Seems like Baum is right? Baum? I don't know. I'm a moron. And the Moomin Papa with Atlas holding up the world on his Porsche. Multimatic Motorsports, Ronald McDonald's House Charity. Look at those colors. I don't really normally care for them, but he put them together well on this car. I like the lines. Well, the Porsche has good lines anyway, so why not, right? Mr. Moomin, also DTR. Another great guy. Helps out lots of people. Always down to give advice and help you out. Out here supporting and trying to help us raise money for the Ronald McDonald House Charities. Link is in the description. Link is pinned to the top of the chat for anybody who wants to do a little bit of more donations. That's it. Can't freaking speak this morning. We need more caffeine. Stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning last night working on blueprints and estimating documents, so you know, my brain is beginning to get fried. Can't sleep anyway, so go to sleep at 1, wake up at 2, back to sleep by 3, wake up at 4. Whatever. We push through. We got this. We're gonna make it happen. Oh, Moment's in the pits. We need to go find a Bomb Subarin. Where does she go? So, this here is a special livery just for the mountain she put together for this Porsche Cup. Let's see, I got Ronald McDonald House Charities there being sported number 88. This, she's nuts. The Vegemite. She like threw this together in no time. Don't get it. Like, how do you put together a livery like this? Just, you know, oh, willy-nilly. Hey, I've had a week to do this. a week or two to put a new livery on a car, and yeah, just toss something together real quick, and look what it comes out looking like. Her, who is just begging to represent Transmission Motor Source because she's so amazing. Mr. Dawn, my friend Dirk from DTR, all just have this ability to slap together a livery in 15 minutes, half an hour, and jeez, I do not understand how they do it and look so good. Here we are with the Falconer, Mr. Dave, another resident Kiwi. He is also representing DTR. He was representing TXM for a little bit, but we're kind of in a hiatus for a moment while I'm trying to figure out how to put things together and make it a more cohesive racing team instead of just a nice place to hang out. So we're all good there, and this color, he learned how to make this color shifting skin for his car from the Dawn. As I said, the Dawn's helping everybody out, always helping everybody out. And oh, we missed Peter. Peter just recently got in. Look at this. This is a nice looking livery. I think he may have changed this up a little bit for this race. Mr. Peter from Poland is, I'm pretty sure what everybody calls him from the DTR. Another quick guy. Lots of fun to race with. I'm pretty sure we're in the same category class in the EDTM. That's Daiko server, Daiko Bub. Lots of fun to race with these people. They're so great. Alright, now, who did I miss? Wookie got a brand new one for here. Look at this. The cartoon lines, I love it. It's like a comic book. Oh! That's something we should not be doing. Well, we are super lucky that he's on a controller. If somebody had one hand resting on a wheel, that could be ouch. I actually hurt the hooligan by doing that. So, not a good plan. Anyway, this is a very nice looking car. I love the comic book look. The colors match just gorgeously for Ronald McDonald House Charities. Like, great job. I think it was a friend of his that put this together, actually. This is on his way to the pros in EDTM, Freunda Wookie. Every now and then when you hear him talk, you would think that he actually was a Wookie. I think he might be a Wookie. But he's quick. Every now and then, oh, hey, Nick. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Pleasure watching your races. It looks like you got some good times here, but you got some competition. No worries, no worries. Typing is always a pain. Mr. Moomin, nice to see you again. I'm in a subreddit called What's My Cookie Cutter or something like that in Reddit, and people keep, oh, thank you, sir. People keep posting pictures of these cookie cutters that are just, they got this shape that's got kind of a little nose on it and a little belly, and every time I see it I think of the Moomin Papa with the top hat and the cane sticking out behind him, you know, because I had no idea what the heck a Moomin was. Never heard of Moomin before until I met you. And so I had to look it up. It was just like, what the heck? What is this Moomin Papa thing? So now every time I see one of those, I post, hey, that's a Moomin. Everybody's like, oh, hey, do you remember this other character that gave me nightmares forever? No, because I didn't even know what a Moomin was until I saw this. We are resetting the lobby because it has been open for too long and it's time to get things set up. We're going to try and take away all of the issues. So here we are. The Mountain Bathurst Panorama Racing Circuit. This is so much fun. We are so very close. We're starting quality like right now, so Bathurst. Richie, hi. This is my guy. He does the rewinds of the EDTR on the Dream Team Racing YouTube. Great guy, great fun, great to talk to. Spend lots of late nights up chatting with them and having drinks and doing lots of stuff. It's so much fun. Okay, so let's start some stuff up here. Let's make sure we want nicknames, right? Display all the race information. We need the race information. So now we are just waiting on the hooligan to actually start the quali. Kieran having some technical difficulties here. Mr. Creasy Alien, one of the contenders for the podium here. So we've got lots and lots of contenders up in towards the top there, but when this is all over, we're going to have a special event. It has been announced, so we might as well say it. 2 hours at Spa. And it'll be 2 weeks after our last event, which our last event is going to be sooner or later. Let's look and see. So we had to move Daytona to March 10th. So 2 weeks after March 10th, we're going to be going to Spa. Ding! This looks like the beginning of our qualification. Let's try and make sure we don't forget to take pictures of that. I have a hard enough time getting to the results and posting all of the points and everything. Ah, yes, we're 100% closing this. So, issues. We're plabbing it today. It's all good. We have got this. While they're doing that, we can go back in. Ah, that's right. We used to be the plebs, and now we are the Scaly Punk charity series. So, whatevs. We all good. See this flyer right here? Let's see how pretty that is. Oh, hey, look! Mr. McDonald is holding up my Transmission Motorsport Globe. So sweet. It's coming back on. He had to restart it because there were issues with his lobby. Everybody's been kicked. Nick is streaming, right? So you can pop in and let him know that it's coming back up in just a moment. Oh, somebody said Burger King. I don't like that. No Burger King. But Don makes these gorgeous flyers for us. And, yeah, look at this great work. We have a Discord. You can come visit us. Scaly Punk Charity Racing. Here's the link at the bottom of our flyer. You take a look and come and say hello. And this is where it's at. So these guys, we've got Mr. Backbones that looks like he's going to be losing 9 points. Mr. Creasy is going to be losing, it looks like, about 16 points at this point. Oh, the lobby's back up. There we go, Bathurst. But we're dropping the 2 lowest points of the season. But March 3rd, that's March 17th, it looks like, is going to be a 2-hour full-on fight for first place at Spa. The 2 hours worth of racing with these people is going to be some very interesting stuff. I think maybe we could keep the fuel settings mostly as they are, maybe turn the tire wear up a little bit, force an extra pit stop or 2. Oh, I can't. But force a couple of pit stops and throw some strategy into the whole thing. We love strategy. What? Ostadorata came out of the pits and did something silly and got booted back to the start-finish line straight out of the pits. Alright, so we've got the Wookiee with a very clean and open track in front of him. Here is our comic book car. It's almost like we should throw some eyeballs and a smile in front of this thing, right? That'd be the Kaz car. Yeah. See, I've got the party chat from the race going on in my left ear here, and the Don is already talking about custom making SVG decals for one of our friends because he enjoys doing it and he's friggin' amazing at it. He makes some really seriously great stuff. We're going, starting all over again. Alright, the quality is finally starting 8-ish minutes late, but hey, whatever. The important thing is, it's starting, right? We're here to support the Ronald McDonald House charities. This is a group that has done great things for the half of the people I know. I've used their services when I went and had surgery. I have a niece that had heart surgery, and they put her family up, and they've got these buildings. They're giant, they're private, you need a key card to get in, you can't bring strangers in with you. And they've got a full floor that's set up with kitchens. You can have your own locking fridge, and they've got all the dishes and everything you need for cooking and stuff like that, so you can like actually stay in one of these places and like exist for a while. I think it cost me $15 a night to stay in this like 4-star hotel style place, and they help everybody out. They've the hooligan Phil, the creator of this series, by the way, the man with the idea to do charity racing series on GT7. He actually has used their services too. His kid had some issues when he was a baby, and they helped him out. So it's really easy to get into. I called one person at one place, and they're like, "This is how it's done. This is a person to connect." And within a week, I had an answer, and I had my place to stay. And I was working really hard to prepare everything. So this is months in advance that I did this, expecting that it was going to be really hard to do. And it took me all of, I don't know, a day to do what I needed to. And I had my answer within a couple, so it's just absolutely amazing. What's this guy doing all the way up front? This is a hooligan running away with the clean track. This is why the lobby got reset. He wanted the clean track ahead of him. I got it. Nah, I'm kidding. That looks like a... Ah, that is a QR code on the hood. Ah! Bonjour, and see the guy. This is just so clever. I love it. Alright. And this is Mr. Backbones. Love this guy. Super nice. Always giving advice. Very fun to talk to. Very fun to race with. If you can stay within a few seconds of him. I mean, this guy is usually 3/4 to a second and a half faster a lap than me. So it's just... I mean, it's great for a lap or two. And then after that, he's just gone. So... Either way, super fun, super great guy to race with. Look. So these top 3, top 4, top 5 are all pretty close. This is going to be lap 1 of qualifying, I hope, or did they already come around the corner? Oh, it's lap 2. So, we're getting to the point where these guys are going to make sure they got some space. Especially the All-Saturata, Backbones, and Nick's going to need some space at some point. Wookie, because we don't want to be vying for position in qualifying. I mean, we've got a 1.5-ish 2-minute laps. We've got 1 3/4-ish miles. Oh, Richie, I want to name the quarters, but I had them all down at one point. I forgot what they are. I think they just came through the drain, and now they're headed up to the chase. I know those ones, but I can't remember the ones going up the hill. I can't remember the one at the top of the hill. My nickname is Dory, remember? Like... I remember them for a while, but I got too much of the crowd in my head to remember them for long. See, the chase. There they go. You name them with me. You gonna get in my Discord and come chat with me? Alright. Oh no. Oh. Why is Seal jumping in and out? Seal was Seal part of this? The Seal's not in this one. Yeah, I've got no memory. Okay, so let's start looking at lap times. 2:02.7. This is going to be around the kind of times we're looking for with the fastest of the peeps. Let's see if I can get into a chat real quick here. So we were looking at lap times. 2:02.7. This is the top guys are going to be putting in the 2:02s. Maybe down to the bottom 2:02s is possible. I mean, these are quick, super quick. They could hit a high 2:01. Mr. Nick is only 1/10 behind with a 2:02.8. Oh no, sorry, he's half a second behind with a 2:03.2. Ostadarata, short but quick behind him, at 2:03.3 so far. And gotcha. And then we've got the hooligan, who's going to be getting close to my times. We're going to expect to see another second out of him here shortly. What does that put us? Second and a half? Second 3/4? Something. I started talking about second 3/4. I talked to Con out. Yeah, just listen to this guy. Just talking about him sometimes brings out my crappy accent replication. You know, I'm no good at accents, but you know what's not good. It's fun. Make fun of me. And here we are. The Kiwi is hitting 205s at the moment. I know he can do better than this. We're going to watch him put in at least another second faster once he gets back into it here. And here is Bongshuren. Bongshuren. What else? I'm going to get this, but I can't do it today. I need sleep before I can do it. She is right back up there in the 203.5-ish, 203, something like that kind of range. Unless she just absolutely hates this track, which you know is a complete possibility. So, I'm refreshing my chat just in case I'm missing something here. But she came in talking about being slow and this and that, and she beats my times almost every time, so who's really slow here? Peter from Poland, he is much faster than this too. This is one of those tracks though that, you know, if you're not feeling it, you're going to have a hard time. See, this is the drain up here that they're coming through, if I remember correctly. I always thought it was down here because there's actually a drain on the side right back there, but I was wrong. You know what I can do? Watch this. We're gonna say like this. We're gonna put Bathurst, corner, names. Haha! So we look at all the big ones. Open! Oh, that's right! So the Mountain Straight, Quarry Bend, Cutting, Griffin's Mount, those are the fun ones, man. You're coming through the cutting, you're gonna cut with your mirror touching that inside wall as you're going around to the left. You know, we'll follow Peter around and we'll watch him do this. So this is the Mountain Straight, headed up towards the hill. And I come around, I got this big corner up over the, or a big hill over the top right here, and at least it's not like the Nordschleife where you're trying to turn left over the top of this hill. And then you're going to hit the Quarry Bend, which is just an uncomfortable corner to try and hit the line right. Like I either miss the apex or I hit the apex and I don't use the full outside of the track. This is the Cutting. There's a funny line getting in there. You want to be as close as you can to that wall, as close as you can to this wall up here. This is Griffin's Mount. Reed Park, and then Solman Park. These are all a bunch of parks. I'm not going to remember this. Then McPhillamy Park. And then Skyline. This is a beautiful view off to the left up here. It's super awesome. Then you can hit the Dipper. And then as you come around the left right here, you're going to head it straight into the Forest Elbow down, or that was the S's. Quick Dipper. Head around to Forest Elbow, which is just another one of those corners that's super hard to hit the apex and use the whole track. I fail at that often. Conrad Straight. This is just full on, full out, headed up to the Chase, which is an awkward chicane. Right, left, right. It is so easy to hit the curb wrong, miss the line, and this is why they got sand traps everywhere. It's so easy to get lost right here. I'm never going to remember all of these corner names, so we're not going to worry about that. Why is my chat not refreshing? Ah, there it is. Nick goes P1. Oh my goodness. Nick with a 202.4. And he's going for it. Let's see what... Rata. He says, I am done qualifying. It's not even giving me his times. Our pal Backbones is done as well. He doesn't need to do it. Boom-Shuberin. She's hitting 203.2. I told you she was going to hit the low 203s. I know what I'm talking about here. And I missed a bunch of this because I'm too busy talking. Ha ha ha. So we're going to be smart. I'm going to take a picture of this. Take a picture of this. And this is awesome. We got a nice full lobby today. So we're going to start in just a couple of minutes. There's usually a short break. Look at this. Mr. Nick with a 202.4. Creasy Kieran, 202.6. So Rata in third place with, oh, these two are, what is this? This is 1/1000th of a second. Look how fast these people are. We're fighting for thousands here between second and third place. I love it. The Backbone's not far behind that. Just about another 10th. Fourth place. Boom, look at that. Fifth place. She's right up in there. She's only 8/10 off an alien and 5/10 off of pro alien border person there. Mr. Moo and Papa right behind her. Ian with a P7. The Dom with a P8. Look at that stepping up in there. The Hooligan with a 204.5. Must not have gotten a clean lap because we know he's faster. The Wookiee already said that he's not feeling well, so he's down in P10 at the moment. The Falconer and Peter in the back. So we are starting the race. So here we go. Waiting to go. Go! There we go. We got Creasy Kieran taking it away from Nick in turn 1. And headed up. What is it called? The Mountain Straight or something? See, I've already forgotten. Headed into Quarry Bend. What's going on back here? We've got a clean entry. Oh, find it out. Ostad had a little bit of contact between him and Backbones and died in Quarry Bend. Luckily for Ostad, he is fast and has the ability to report an incident such as that to our racing stewards, because I don't know exactly what happened. It may have been a laggy thing. It could have been lots of stuff, but unfortunate for him in the beginning of this race. He's going to be a guy to watch for moving up through the field. Von Schuberen, 5th place, as we watch. What is going on with my stuff? I don't have anything on here. I just know who they are because what? Whoa! That was the Falconer catching a corner just wrong right there. He swells away there. It's over. Like, oh, no contact with Ostad. He just went wide. Gotcha. So Bum Schubert to 5th place, right in behind D-Max Racing, right behind the Backbones, who's looking to put a move on Kieran through the chase. After the chase, into the last turn. Oh, trying to take that outside. Not going to happen there. Kieran's just wide enough with that car to keep him out of it. And here we have Mr. Nick, M3 guy, pushing away so far with a 1-second lead coming into turn 1. Yep, headed up the mountain straight. So we've got a nice little group here. How far back are we? 2.5 seconds between 5th place and 1st place. So we need to see some consistency happening with these 5 here, and this could be some fun battling. The Moomin Papa another 3.5 seconds back, and the Hooligan only 3/10 behind the Moomin Papa. These two could work together and not hit any of these walls into the tight park session coming up the hill. Oh, commentator's curse. I saw it mentioned it. He didn't even hear it yet. That is psychic. Look how close he's coming to that outside wall right there. Use the track. Go, go, go. You got this. Focus. No anger. You're nothing but your next breaking point in your apex. Come on. We know you can do this. And here comes the httpsuppbeat after getting spun around in turn 4 in lap 1. Already comfortably in 9th place, only 6 seconds back, and I know that he lost more time than that. And see how well he holds on to this without pushing too hard, because he's fast enough. It's just a matter of how hard is he going to push himself and keep away from making the mistakes as he's doing it. So we've got the Falconer 6/10 behind Ian. That's a gorgeous looking livery. A lot of his liveries are inspired by the Iron Dames, which, yeah, I like a lot of them, so a lot of their liveries. Here's the Wookiee. He's got him and httpsuppbeat. They've got some time to make up here, but they absolutely can. Let's go back up front. Nick is not able to hold on to that 1 second lead. Kieran is right behind him. These guys, when they get on one, they are super consistent and just, I'm jealous of the level of competition that they can have with them in the speeds that they can keep while doing it. Like, these guys could battle and go back and forth the whole race and still gain a half a second to a second per lap on me. So, those who can't do talk, right? So here I am talking. Mr. Backbones not quite holding on to the gap that he had there. He was losing just a little bit of time, but that's okay because he is also a very consistent, very fast guy. So Mr. Transmission Motorsports is going to be pushing his way back up into the battle for P1 again before it's all over. Oh! Lucky ghost right there, Nick, trying to turn it around. I wish I could rewind that and look at it again. Maybe lap 3 we can come back and look at it later. I think there's a key for it, but it never works for me. So Mr. Backbones now with 1.8 seconds to make back up on Kieran, and he is in the battle for first. Just like I said, it's so easy. Bomb Super, and she's coming on up. It's 3rd place now. She is only 3.6 seconds back from P1, 2 seconds back from P2. She is in this battle for a podium finish right now. So, a great positioning. All she's got to do. I feel for Nick, but he's got this. He can get back up there. I know we got 35 minutes left. He can be back up in the battle for podium, no problem. Nick is fast. The Dawn, look at this guy. 205.17. He is 4.7 seconds back from the leader, only 1.2 seconds back from a podium. Pushing it in. See, this is the livery I was telling you about that we couldn't see earlier. Number 38 with the honeycomb design. Again, I don't know how these people make their liveries look this nice. Like, I could spend 2 weeks on one and it looks like a child drew it. And 5 seconds back from the Dawn, we've got the Hooligan with Nick just right on his back. I'm just going to call this the parks, right? Going through the parks. Headed into Skyline. Because, what is it, a list of 5 parks? Oh my goodness, Nick just wondering where he can put a move on right here. Coming down to the, what is it, the drain? Let's see, I have to move. Maybe I should just open a whole nother window. Forest Elbow. Headed down into Conrad Strait, chasing up the Dipper, and he's lost a little bit of time. Might have paid off to be a little bit more patient back there. He got really close to our hooligan, and it probably caused him to lose his lines. Conrad Strait, jeez. Just murder me, why don't you? How horrible of me. I was blind, I couldn't even see it right. I looked, I just didn't see it. I can't read the difference between O and A from this far back. I love you too, Richie. Alright, the Ostadarata, here we are. He is 1.5 seconds back from the battle between Nick and the hooligan. Like I said, he's going to be someone to watch. Don't go wide right there. Holy crap, how did you hold on to that? So, 2:03.1 so far is the fastest lap. So he's going to have to do better than that to catch all the way back up to here. 2:02.9 for our man Backbones. And Kieran holding on to 1 second. Just barely. 2:02.9. So these guys, they're 0.08 of a second apart. Just under 1/10 of a second difference in fast lap for these guys. Right now, Backbones has got it with a 0:02.9. So right now, I'm pretty sure that's looking at the 2-point bonus for fast lap. There's also a 1-point bonus for pole position, and I can't remember who had pole at the moment because, haha, my name is Dory. Where's all the close stuff at? Look what's going on right here. Nick chasing down the Hools, and the Ostadarata is able to catch back up to them. He's only 9/10 back right now coming into Forest Elbow. I should just look up order names before every race. I remember 3 or 4 of them. The easy ones. Conrad Strait, here we go. Headed up into the chase. It looks like Nick is going to put the move on the hooligan. Go, 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 goodness. This is a dangerous place to have an interesting spot right here. Headed into the chase. Oh, Ostadarata right behind the hooligan as well. Oh my goodness, this is where it's going to come into this corner, these final corners right here. The last corner and then the start-finish corner. Where is Ostad trying to put his move on? He's going to put it on. And turn 1. Oh, no. He backed out. All right. Oh, no! Pushing too hard. Oh, so close. That's okay. He can catch back up. Nick has already got himself a 1 second lead off of all of that. Little bit of battling, little bit of stuff going on. Yeah, we all have our... Ow! That was laggy. Don't quit. Go to the pit or something. Yeah, D-Max is slaying up here. Still 3 seconds back from Boom Schubren. And then she is 2 seconds back from Backbones as well. Ooh, Kieran. Oh, something happened up here that I missed. Kieran now with a 3 second lead. He's going to be running away from this. It's his lap times 2:02.99, 2:03.8. Oh, yeah. 2:05.4. We had a bit of a bump somewhere back there into a wall. Maybe lost his line, slid into the grass. We'll come back here and check out Mr. Ian in 10th place, trying to chase down Mr. Peter. Wookie mentioned earlier he's not feeling well. That would explain where he's at right now. Hooligan holding on to it for some points, and around the Falconer, who just lost it coming through the drain right there. I think that's what that was. I could be completely wrong because, like I said, my name is Dory. Let's quick alt tab. The Dipper, the drain. Yeah, I could. What's the drain? I don't care what anybody says. Alright, let's try and look and find where this close racing is. So we've got Ian chasing down Peter. Oh! Ian in circles around the final turn, heading to the start-finish straight. That's going to give the hooligan a good chance to catch back up to him a bit. So the hooligan, after I'm going to say that was a big lag thing. Horrible lag thing. I did not see any contact with anything. His car just stopped. Alright, Mr. Ian is having some issues getting going there. So the hooligan has now moved up. 18 seconds behind Peter. He's got some time to catch up into this. 204s and pushing 205s here, so he can catch. He can do it. It'll only take him 6-7 laps, and we have plenty of time. We've got twice that going on, so this should be a 22-ish, 19-ish. Oh no! httpsuppbeat hitting the walls up here. Right around the dipper after the S's, it looks like. Having just a rough race today. He's got the times to do it. He's pushing up and then just loses it, and all it takes is one mistake. The mountain is hell. Well, it can be, I guess. The Nordschleife, I mean, it is green hell, so you can't really compare to that. But this is a tough friggin' track. It takes me days of practice to be able to get into this one and be okay. The Wookiee moving up into 7th place. The Nick pulling up in behind D-Max. The Don, he's the Don, I don't care what anybody says. Pulling up onto D-Max Racing, only a 1-second gap after a very, 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 very unfortunate incident early on, spinning into, I think it was the Forest Elbow. So from P1 to P7, back into P6, and now P5. 203, 205, 203. He's got the times to get up here. Here's our Don with a 204 for his best. Pretty consistent. Had a little mistake on the last lap, which is probably why Nick was able to catch up so quickly. And look at this. Our what is it, Frau aus Deutschland? Or German friend. She is just Ms. Consistency, keeping the power on. She's not making mistakes, pulling in through Forest Elbow. She's got this. She's very comfortable podium position right now. 4 seconds ahead, 4 seconds back. 203s, 204. That's good times. That's good enough times to hold just about anybody off and hold on to this podium if she can stay consistent. So great job, Miss Effin' Tired. All right, let's go down. We're gonna see httpsuppbeat. He is 11 seconds back from Peter, only 8 seconds ahead of the hooligan. So our hooligan just got to hold it together a little bit, and he can catch up to the httpsuppbeat because there's been some mistakes made up there ahead of him. 204.5. He's catching. Like, all he's got to do is keep holding on to it. Peter from Poland, 205 is his best lap, so there's plenty of time to see the hooligan or httpsuppbeat up into the top 8. Falconer, 205.5, keeping a steady 12-13 seconds ahead of Ian, who is having a bit of a rough time on this track today, but he sticks it out, he pushes through, and that's what's important. Stick it through to the end. Oh, no, don't do that, And stay off of the grass, Ian. I'm starting to wonder if there's some controller drift, because that's some weird... Oh no, he's got damage. That makes it hard to stay on there, so... That's going to slow him down a lot being on controller. Really, really hard to keep control of it when you've got damage on a controller. Alright, I'm hearing some screaming. What's... So here's our podium. Mr. Greasy Kieran, the monster pusher. A beautiful livery as well. Anyway, don't forget, everybody, this is for charity. When it's over, share the link. I don't care if you share my stream or not, but like, let's try and get the word out that we're doing this. We're doing this to raise money for great purposes. The more followers, viewers I have, the better we do on raising money for people, but that is not nearly as important as getting the charity link out there. Share it with all of your friends. I don't care if they're even into GT7 or not. Like, they can still say, hey, I can donate $1, I can donate $2. Every little bit's going to help on this. We're at $192 so far, and the more we can raise for them, the better. So let's get the word out there. Kieran holding on to a 3-second lead still. Those two pulling away by 1 second or so. And Miss Baumschuberin is also pulling away by about a second. So she's holding on to a very nice cushion front and back. She's definitely got podium in her today. We are halfway through the actual race, so we're gonna see probably 21 laps, maybe. Maybe it's gonna be 18 or 20. Either way, oh no, we're definitely gonna see 20, so maybe 21. And so we're halfway there. Hold on to it. Stay consistent. You got this, everybody. Look at Nick. I missed the pass, but here comes Nick. He has already pushed his way past the Dawn. Still chasing around Forrest Bend, hoping for a top 5. He looks like he's going to hold on to top 5. Okay, literally he was looking for a top 4. Coming down the Conrad straight. And hoping to keep this close enough to have another battle here shortly. On for personal best so far. The tires not too worn. Always plenty of fuel in these races. These are no-stop races, so it's a matter of how well do you drive on your tires as they get destroyed. This is one of those tracks that likes to just eat up the right-hand side of your tires. Lots of sharp left-hand corners. That can make it interesting. So, he's got a personal best by nearly a half a second. Way to go, Don. Chase him down. Nick is right there. You got this. Miss Baumschuberin still holding on to that gap. And Beck Bones, the 202.2. Oh! I was going to say the fastest lap now, but here comes Ostaderato with a 202.1. Either way, Backbones is closing up this gap. He's got a good shot halfway through the race of catching Kieran and taking that coveted P1 away from him. So, let's go. Coming through the S's. Down through that one turn that I can't remember. There's the drain back there. The Dipper. That's it. The Dipper. Headed into Forest Elbow. Losing a little bit of time. Did he sacrifice that time for a good exit to catch on this? It looks like he may be catching to Conrad straight here, so that could have been a worth it sacrifice. Corner 1 for the exit of corner 2. Now 1.7 seconds back with a nearly 8-second lead on Baumschuberin. So here we go with the next 6 seconds back from there. He's got his work cut out for him, but he's got time to catch up. He's got to stay consistent, really consistent though. There's the Moomin Papa, comfortable with a 1.5 second lead for now. Out of the lap times, he still has faster lap times. He's just got to keep it together, don't make mistakes. Our pal Dave, the Kiwi, is pulling into the pits as Moomin Papa comes sliding around the final turn. Wookie is pushing, trying to get better and better. It looks like he's made some time up. He's also gotten past the Dawn. I'm missing all of the actual action today. The Hooligan is only 8.6 seconds behind Oz. They're making time. They're catching up with these guys here. Let's go back up and check this out. They're getting close. Where's Alsatorata? Oh no! Final turn, Alsatorata has another spin. The Hooligan goes around him for 9th place, so the Hooligan, from a horrible, probably laggy accident thing that happened up here, it was right by the quarry bend, but he has made it back from 12th place into 9th place. Focus, 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 you can do this! He now has a 4-second lead on the Alsatorata, so he's got a chance of holding on to that, the way that our East Side friend, East City friend race is going. D-Max Racing with only 3.8 seconds from Peter from Poland, who is having a bit of a squiggly run right there through that turn that I always forget the name of, right after the dipper, the drain. Oh, Forrest Bend, he goes into the grass. This is going to give D-Max Racing a chance to catch up. He is only 1 second back now. And closing in as we come down the Conrad Straight, hoping to get him through the chase. Is Don going to have a run and be able to put a move on up here? This would be an amazing little battle to see. Come on. I'm excited to see this. I might be missing something up in P1. They look really close together. Oh, they're both running just a little bit off the track. That's not happening right now. Beck Bones, I missed the accident. Beck Bones, my man from Transmission Motorsport. Look at him taking P1 now 7 seconds up. Bom Schuberin is now only 0.4 seconds off of Kieran. She's really got chances for top positions on this race today. It looks amazing. I'm just never in the right place at the right time, so maybe I should take a lesson from Dream Team Racing and start doing some rewinds and get some notes on when some action happened. Let's go back and talk about these things because it happens so fast. There's so many places you can be at once. Anyway, coming through the S's, down into the dipper. Whoop! Here we come. Here's the drain on the left-hand side, right? Nope. That wasn't it. Anyway, Forrest Elbow. She is now 1.7 seconds. 203.5 for her best lap so far. Kieran, 202.7. Alsatorata with the fastest lap so far on the race. That is an extra 2 points that he's taking away from some leaders who could probably really use it for the final points in this. I'm going to end up doing 2 sets of results because we have newcomers in this and it's not really fair for them to be able to take points away from the people who have been battling for it from the beginning. So I will post 2 sets of results for this so that everybody feels like they got a fair shot. There will be whatever kind of kudos sent out to everyone. We now have 13 minutes left and about 7 laps. So that is nearly half a second faster that Mr. Kieran's going to have to be than our man Beck Bones, who is And Mr. Consistency, look at those lap times. We're going to watch them all the way down. I didn't even know if he's had a larger mistake on this yet. I know that he had a couple of not great laps, but I don't think he's had any bad laps. We are going from 202.2 for his best, which is only a 10th off a fast lap. He's still got a chance of getting that one. I mean, front tires are good. He can make the turns. He can accelerate. Like, he's got all the makings to still be able to get this fast lap. And we're all 202s and 203s. There's a bad lap. 205 right there. That was a bad lap. I don't know what happened with it, but it's like the worst thing that did. 7-second lead on Kieran. But I can't tell him. Maybe it looks like maybe he had touched that wall coming out back there. Von Schuberen is still holding on. 8-second lead over Nick. Fast lap time is 202.9, so a 203 is consistent 204s and a 205 after that. So Von Schuberen, she's got the pace on Nick still for the moment. Wookie 10 seconds back in 5th place. Nice big cover. He was back there in 10th place, so he's fought his way back up past the Moomin Papa. I missed all the good stuff. I'm sure something happened somewhere. We've got a yellow flag, no passing. The cars. Ian lost it on the final turn once again. Moomin Papa with nearly 9 seconds over Peter, and oh no, I missed that one. Okay. Half a second over Don. Oh no, I was right. 9 seconds over Peter. Half a second over Don. Don's still got his chance for 7th place. He was holding on real well on 4th place. It only takes one mistake with these walls and this. So the Nordschleife is like known as being the narrowest, curviest track that we all race on, right? I don't know if it's just me or maybe everyone. Look at this, Don's on for a personal best right now. I don't know if it's just me, but once you come around up here into these first set of corners where the walls are full on around you, this feels more narrow than the Nordschleife. You can't hang your tires over off the edge, like even a touch. You've got what, a half a meter worth of curve right there and wall. So you're coming through here, you've got your car on the edge of limits. All it takes is a slight bump on that wall or hitting the curb with too much power on, like we see just happened right here. And not only are you losing a bit of time, the person behind you is like, how do you miss a car that is sideways on this track? Like, there is no space. This is a public frickin' road 48 weeks of the year. You're kidding me. That means that if I could ever afford to go to Australia, I could just go and drive around this and have, like, just to see what it feels like. I'm sure they take the walls down for that, right? There's no curves, there's nothing like that. But you get the landscape and you get the views. Like, I wouldn't even have to pay. I could just go down there and drive around it and yearn for being in a car faster than whatever the heck it was I could afford to be driving at that time, right? I really, really, really love to go get in a real race car. I had some money that I was going to do that with. 42 all the way away, Sydney, Australia. I don't know how well I could do in Australia, actually. I think somebody might kill me. The Kiwis might like me more, though. That's 42 Wallaby Lane, right? 42 Wallaby Way. Just keep on swinging, keep on swinging. Anyway, Kieran now, 7 seconds behind our man. Becca Bones still holding on. Look at this, still consistent. 202.8, 203.8. I lost a second there, but here or there. It doesn't. That's enough to keep holding on to it. 203.4, 203.2, 202.5. Keeping it within about a second and a half. It's not the best of consistency, but this is what's got him the race so far. P1. Ooh, he lost a second there, but still 6 seconds ahead of Mr. Kieran. We've got 4 or 5 laps left, so that means that Mr. Kieran is going to have to catch just over a second per lap to be able to catch him. He's in his sights. He's going to be pushing to land this one. Miss Baumschuberen, God, what happened there? Still 7 seconds behind P2. She's battling aliens up here. She's still got a 5-second lead on Nick, who he's putting in 203s, 204s. She's putting in 203, 204, 205. He's got a chance of catching her, but she's got a very, hey, Mr. Cowboy. She's got a real good chance of holding on to this podium. Keep it together. Focus on your marks. You got this. Stay consistent. Put a TXM in front of your name and say that you're my teammate because, you know, I love you. Here's Nick. He's got an 11-second lead on Wookie, who has made it now into 5th place from here back down there. 11th-ish, 10th at one point, but Nick is putting in his times. He's fighting to gain this 4 seconds back on this Baumschuberen. I'd like to see her hold on to it. As much as I love Nick, I still want to see her hold on to it. Let's go. The Wookiee only 5 seconds ahead of Moomin Papa. Moomin Papa with 10 seconds now on D-Max. Look at this guy. He's just like chilling the whole race through. He does his thing. Not talked about much, but we love him. He also does rewinds with Mr. Ritchie and Mr. Dork. The Daigo Bulb for the EDTM series. Great stuff. You should watch it. They're way better at this than me. Not the three of them bantering about it the whole time. It's great fun. I'm lucky enough to have been able to put it on while I was working and had a couple of great laughs, especially when they were talking about me. My last race there was not great. D-Max Racing has just a little bit of lead over Peter from Poland. And Hooley back from P12 into the top 10. Pushing. 203s, 204s, had a rough lap with the 205. But still got a good chance to catch up to Peter from Poland. Where's our yellow flag? That must have been... That was Ian. Okay. Now I was scared I missed something important for a minute there. So, D-Max Racing only 3 seconds ahead. The Hooligan only 6 seconds back from that. Let's go back up to the top and see how things are going. Look at this. We are going to go on board with our P1 driver for a moment. Let's watch him get around here and say hello to the funniest cowboy I know. He is a Finlander Racing team member. And lots of great advice from him and his pal Opal, my pal Opal. Up there in Finland with the, I call them the FAF Finns, because they're fast as what? Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm not cursed on my stream in weeks. Well, I did once last week, but that was early on, and it was deserved. It wasn't one of the bad ones. But Mr. Cowboy, how are you doing? Are you enjoying your weekend? I hope you're staying warm and safe up there. I know you got some stuff happening and around your borders that is not so comforting. So, I hope you're feeling good. How's the baby? Oh, where you go? D-Max Racing. 7, 8 seconds back from Moomin Papa, who is 7 seconds back from our Wookiee, who is only 1.8 seconds back from Nick. Nick, who has had another happening. I'm missing all the stuff here. Something else happened. Got him 14 seconds back now, so it looks like as long as our girl stays consistent, she's sitting on the podium here. Watch her through here. Oh my goodness, that is so much fun. Look how tight we're getting to these walls. Just imagine if this were real life. There we go. Almost touched that wall. Use that track. Almost touched this wall. Suck it right into that apex. Watch it through the S's. These are scary S's. Yellow flag. Someone's the dipper. I still think this is the drain. Come on, come on. What was happening? Yellow flag. What was yellow flag? Did Mr. Kieran? Mr. Kieran had a bump coming out for his elbow, trying to make it good. Trying to push and catch up to Mr. Beck Bones, our man from Transmission Motorsport. Has got a very, very comfortable lead. Lap 20, 13 seconds ahead. Final lap of the race. So we're going to go back out to here. And Ms. Bonjour is only 5 seconds back from Crazy Kieran, who is pushing just a little too hard, trying to catch Mr. Beckbones. I mean, it's the gamble, though. Like, yeah, eat it and stay where you are, or you push your limits and hope you can do better. This is racing. Push, push. Good, good. Glad you're doing well. Glad the baby is well. You gotta send me more pictures. So, 13 seconds ahead of Nick, who was probably also pushing a bit hard. And lost a little bit more time. Woo, signs in the road. So, Mr. Peter in 8th place is the first person to finish. So, they're finishing just 1 lap minus. The Wookiee only 1.6 seconds behind Nick at this point. Coming up through the parks, because I'm not going to try and remember all the names of these parks. Moomin Papa 10 seconds back. D-Max Racing 5 seconds at 7th place. Everybody is, you know, there could be a battle here. Could be. I doubt it though. This is the last lap. These guys are all, they're ready to be done, I'm sure. So, everybody, Ronald McDonald House Charities. We have a link pinned in the chat. We have a link in the description. You don't have to share my stream. Share the link with your friends at least. So, the Beck Bones. Final lap. Final turn. Ready car. Transmission Motorsport Beck Bones is P1. Race 8. Mr. Kieran 13 seconds back, coming around the final turn in the Monster Porsche. P2. 6 seconds back. Miss Baumschul, Baumschubren nailed it. P3. I don't know why it just cut out right there. I wanted to watch everybody finish. Probably some settings problems. We're going to take pictures of these results. Look at this. It says everybody is running. Why does it say everybody? Oh. It booted me out. Why did it boot me out? Alright, well, that race is over. Ah, I see what happened now. Okay. So, we're going to stay on just a few moments longer. This is going to be, like, a preview for our final event. The Dawn is going to use this to get some pictures and make special event flyer. I might come through and download this video and use some clips of it and make a new intro for the special event that we're going to have for 2 hours. At Spa. Hi, Ian. Welcome back. All right. All right, so everybody who's on my stream and in the race, don't push to go the fastest. Do your best to stay close to everyone. Let's just make an interesting little video. Where's the chat? Nick! Don't go anywhere. Okay, I took pictures of the finish. See, that's what I said. I called it. I knew it. Fingers went numb. Oh, goodness. I bet, Mr. Moomin. I want to call you Papa, but that just doesn't feel right. Like, aren't you 10 years younger than me? Yeah, Nick, that was not the best outcome for you, but you were quick. You had some great laps. Just, it was the mountain, man. Like, it's not an easy place to spend 40 minutes. You did have a great race. Like, what did you finish? 5th place still? 4th place. Like, you were on it. You did good. You had a rough race and still came out 5th place. So, I wouldn't put yourself down for it. If I were there, I'd probably be in, what, 9th? 8th? 7th at best? The corkscrew, the dipper? Oh, no. Laguna Seca and here. Laguna Seca, you can't do the corkscrew at Laguna, right? Yeah, that's... Once you get it and you're doing it, it's okay. Do-do-do. Let's, Oh, are you freaking kidding me, Dave? Like, why are... Please tell me it's not a bunch of rich people that live a mile away that don't like the noises. I have a feeling that's what it is. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Well, I'm pretty sure that that racetrack earns enough money that they're not going to have to worry about that too much. That racetrack brings in tourism, it brings in companies, it brings in publicity, it's... Whoa! It just stops right there and gets driven through. Love that. Yeah, no, definitely. And that's only countable cash money. There is so much more than that we could be doing, right? There's so many things you can't put a number on that they do. that it's just way too worth it to keep it open than it is to close it down over a couple of rich people. Those couple of rich people want to spend $25 million a year. Maybe they can afford it, but it doesn't mean they want to. They don't even pay taxes. Why would they spend $25 million a year just to keep a race car on, a racetrack on? All right, so we've still got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in here for this. I wasn't trying to be political about it. I was just trying to say that they're not going to succeed in closing a track down. I don't want that. It's just a worthless fight. That was the Wookiee making funny noises in my ear. I can hear him in chat. And here he is parked on the side of the road. Where is he? He's at the end of Eau Rouge. I kind of know the name of that one corner. I've learned a couple of the names of these corners, but yeah. That's what I'm saying. Boom! I think he just gave me a heart attack. That was awesome. I'm so glad that I was on that one right there. Oh man, that was good. Here comes Kieran around turn 1. The big elbow at the top of the track. Heading down into Eau Rouge. This is... Why does it look like Kieran's on controller all of a sudden? He doesn't never drive this jerkily. We're going! Backbones! Let's put some information up. Bonjour! 220.064. That's a nice lap around here. The D-Max. I'm not even put in a lap. Nobody else has really put in a lap. As soon as Pete enters. Peter's coming back. I like it. Oh, Nick, we're doing a quick photo shoot race. You want to come back in? I can tell him to wait. Oh. Whoa! Wookiee just got smashed again. We gotta be careful with people doing that. Yeah, I hope somebody saved the replay of the last one because I didn't. See, there he goes again. I'm gonna have to talk about that one. Well, that sounds like personal problems. Isn't that... Oh, we're all parking up here. They're all gonna park up at the edge of this and... Oh! They were parking. So, Miss Bonjour. In P1, we're going to have boost on. This is all just for fun and taking pictures and stuff like that. So, boom, go. Look at that gorgeous synchronized start. Who is that? That was Mr. Moomin that just had a boost of a start. D-Max racing up the inside for the pass to P1. Look at that as we head in up to Eau Rouge. We're going to come back and sit and look from Wookie and watch these guys buy it out through this corner. Kieran off the line. Not able to hold on to his spot, but also didn't make too big of a problem. Mr. Backbones with the penalty coming through right there. Mr. Ian, who's messed up? I don't know what the heck happened with him back there. But here we go, Mr. Falconer. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Backbones off into the corner. Everybody's just bumping and bouncing. This is going to be great for promotional pictures and videos. It's lovely. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, what's happening up here? Boom, boom. All-Star push back. Oh, we've had 2, 3 accidents. Alright, D-Max racing in P2 with a half-a-second penalty with the Wookie close behind. Miss Bong Superin has got the P1. She made it back into first place after everything, but boost is on. Anything can happen. 3-lap promotional video race. This is great stuff. These guys are all over the place, and nobody can complain about getting hit because, you know, that's this promotional. Let's show somebody getting smashed into the wall. Like, let's do this. Come on. And here comes the Wookie through the inside, trying to pass D-Max. Who's gonna hold on to it? Watching from 1 second ahead. A Wookie takes over the lead from the inside line right there. Backbones in P5, chasing down Peter from Poland right behind D-Max. Coming into the final chicanes here, we are within 2 seconds of Miss Bone Superin. They got this, they got this, they got this. Come on. Push, push, push. You guys work together. Yeah, 2 seconds to catch up on our Deutschland speed hero that's up there. Deutsch speed hero. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, let's go back and see how far. 19 seconds back is the worst. Kieran, 10 seconds back from there. These guys are all over the road. Look at this. D-Max coming around the corner. I don't know what happened with him, but that looked like it could have been pretty funny what's going on here. Ozdalrata pushing 4th place across past Peter from Poland. And a half-a-second penalty. I guarantee that was earned through Eau Rouge because that's just where it happens. Look at this. The Wookie has now caught our Deutsche Speed Demon. And we are a half a second between these two for a battle. There's more. This is some great stuff. Wookie going just a little bit wide, loses it, and Backbones is going to be eating up that little gap they have. And Ozdalrata from down below is pushing for the inside. I can't remember the name of this corner, but I do know it. He's trying to get around Backbones. Backbones says, no, my car is too wide. Here comes El Moomin Papa. He's fighting to get back into that battle for 3rd place. She was, but everybody's up there now. Wookie's right behind her. Oh, and who was that? There was a bump from someone to someone. That looked like a big old chain reaction. That was kind of funny. So these guys they're making a video. Like, I don't think anybody cares about anything here. Miss Bong Superin. Schubserin. God, I keep missing that X. Bong Schubserin. There we go. Had a 1.5 second lead, but boost is on, so that's been destroyed. Oh! The Wookie tries to take an inside line, pushes her off for a spin, coming through the chicane. Here comes everybody. Wookie said, here, I'll wait for you to get past me because I messed up. So, here we go. We've got Everybody from 10th up within 8 seconds of each other with this boost on. We are on the final lap. Backbones in P1 with about 7/10 lead. The Dawn with a cushion behind him, about a half a second. Ostad is going to be pushing up on him very quickly. He's fast without boost. Whoa! That was like a zoom for a second. Here is Ostad. There he comes. They're going to go 3 wide. Oh! Oh, look at this! All 3 of them coming through. 2 wide, 3 wide into the turns. As she takes the inside, almost holds on to it. This is just too much fun. I think our next season might have to get played out with boost on. This is great. This is way too much fun. And D-Max racing the Dawn for P1 on the final lap, heading into turn, what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was turn 8 anyway. And Ostad running wide. Boom. Baumschubserin just pushed back up for P3. We got a big old battle up here pushing for P1. She's got a half a second penalty right now that's going to be getting served in. Of course, the most inconvenient of places. It'll make it probably about a second, 1.25 seconds penalty. Let's go back and check out the craziness that's happening back here. We got the Kieran with the best lap by 6.8 seconds. He made up tons and tons of time. Moomin pushed off the side, spinning around circles. Whoa! Ghosted right through there, the Wookiee. Okay, come on. Here's our battle for first place. Who's going to pull this one out? And what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Here's... Oh, pushy, pushy, pushy! Dawn pushed off the side. Oh, she's going to hold on to the lead. Backbones able to take advantage of all the carnage for second place. D-Max in third. Ostad 4. Wookiee 5. The Falconer 6. The Hooligan 7. Peter 8. Kieran 9. Here comes Moo and Papa around the final chicane for 10. And Ian is back there a little ways. Oh my goodness, that was a... Oh, I couldn't imagine announcing a race like that for 40 minutes though, like, woo! That was a lot of words out of my mouth, like, really quickly. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of laughs. Okay, everybody, don't forget, this is all for charity. This is the Ronald McDonald House charity. Great things for people in need, people who are kind of in need. I love them. They really help me out. They've helped out my sister-in-law. They've helped out the host of this racing series. Actually, like, I know 20 people in just my own single circle that have been able to use their services, and then degrees of separation, like, it's just going to go up exponentially. They are awesome, and they really do help you out. This was a great thing for this little event here. I'm going to have to save that replay because it's going to be hilarious. Yes, that's what I was saying. They've helped you out. I mentioned it earlier. You used them for 8 weeks when Quincy had heart surgery. I used them for a week while I had to stay within walking distance from my hospital when I had my surgery. My sister-in-law used them when her daughter, my niece, had heart surgery. Actually, also, what is it, 12 years ago now? No. Oh my God. I'm getting old. 18, 20 years ago now? But that was awesome. Yeah, did anybody get a clean race bonus for this? No, Ronald McDonald House charities are amazing. Even if McDonald's sucks, they're not quite the same organization. So, I don't care if you agree with a certain company or not. This one place is doing great things. Just share this link. Let's earn them some more money. We're at $192 before this all started. Open, 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 and I don't know what kind of viewers I had today. Is it anybody? I don't think that ruined anything. And we're still there. So everybody that's watching me right now is probably people who are in the series. So maybe somebody else will see it. Either way, steal the link. I don't care if it has anything to do with my stream. Share the link. Let's get some donations for these people. It was a pleasure as always, Dave. Thanks for putting me on in the background and laughing at my failures because, yeah, I have to. But everybody did a great job. The podium was amazing. Beck Bones, great freaking work representing. I'm hoping somebody scans that too. I don't usually scan those things, but since I saw it on there, I mentioned that there was a QR code on there. I'm gonna have to figure out what it is at some point. Beck Bones for P1. Who made it into P2? That was Kieran, Chrissy Kieran. And Ms. Baum Schubserin. I'll get it one day. I promise. I swear. I'm going to work on it. Totally not a Rickroll, she says. Okay. I don't mind getting Rickrolled because I usually expect it. So, Mr. Dyson, yes, the race just ended. It starts at noon. So, qualifying starts at noon. And then we also just did a little exhibitionary thing for Spa, which is going to be our 2-hour event at the end of everything. As I'm telling everyone else, I've got the donations link pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. We are always trying to raise money for some charity or another. Right now, it just happens to be Ronald McDonald House Charities. Steal the link and share it. Like, I don't care. We're gonna have to get you signed up for the next charity series, aren't we, Tyson? But anyway, we gotta raise money for these people. So share the link, if not my stream, and let's get let's get me some followers because I'm always doing comms for charity something, and the more viewers I get, the more you know what I'm saying, the more donations we have the opportunity of getting. So, share me around, watch me, and let's get me some viewers. Oh, you got COVID after your surgery? That is horrible. Alright, everybody is leaving. I'm gonna try and type in. Oh, I missed it. Just a second too late. Yeah, Wookie, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. It's been great. Did I save that replay? I did save that replay, right? I don't know. I'm kind of a moron sometimes. Anyway, this is it for this. I got more work to do, so I'm going to be ending this one. Next week, I've got the EDTM. Our lovely Emma Rocks helped me get my sound settings fixed, so I'm thinking I'm going to be able to have a better sounding stream next time around for the EDTM. What do you mean, we? Anyway, so maybe my next stream will sound and look better for the EDTM series that we're doing, hosted by DTR, who also does amazing streams. Probably more fun to watch than me, but don't stop watching me. Anyway, I love you all. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on track this week, and I will see you next Saturday. So, Have a great weekend. Have a great end of your Sunday. Or no, I guess the rest of your Sunday for all of you Kiwis and everybody out there. But love y'all. Thanks so much for watching.